We know Miller most for Death of a Salesman and his famous marriage to Marilyn Monroe. And this play we know mostly because we were taught it in school. Now that's an opportunity for us because it allows us to unite our student audience and our adult audience around a play that we can craft at a very high level of quality and speak to all our audiences together. The play, of course, uses the 1692 Salem witch trials as its base. But Miller was looking at it through a very particular lens during the 50s McCarthy trials. We look at the play through a similar kind of contemporary lens, and there's so many that we can pick from now, unfortunately, to look at this moment in American history. The play is arguably the best piece of American historical dramatic literature, a play that takes a kind of forgotten piece of American history and puts it out there for us again to say, hey, what in our culture causes us to do some of what happens in the Crucible? The issues of the Crucible are very specific to American culture, and it is this celebration of individual freedoms that we founded this country based on freedoms. And yet, there are tremendous social constraints that happen around various issues that can contain or thwart those freedoms. So the tension is between those things. It's between how is our integrity as individuals to act in a free country, sometimes completely trod upon by rigid social structure and culture, no matter where or what that is. So it could be that we, in a small town, mostly disagree about anything: water rights, gun rights, rights of women. It could be anything. You could use the prism of almost any freedom to look at this play. This play happens to be one about religion, the intersection between individual freedoms and religion in the founding of the Puritan part of our culture. But the more important elements of the play have to do with the human relationships. It's also a play about a married couple that has some fraught tensions. It's also a play about friends who betray each other. It's a play about a community that allows a group of little girls, essentially, to stand it on its ear, to actually be party to the demise, to the hanging, to the death of several people, because these girls were trying to cover up a secret. So the way the play unfolds how we operate as Americans, where we uphold tremendous freedoms, but those freedoms live in tension to coexistence as a society, is a magnificent piece of theater.